Roxanne gonna fly.
Oh.
Bayley driven right into our announce table, and Perez has been so impressive here tonight. Bayley said you should have picked me for pick your poison. Roxanne Perez, now you've been on a losing streak.
Rather rude to a former world champion, don't you think?
Nice side Russian leg sweep cover by Perez for a big win, and Bayley able to kick out.
Yeah, when you arrive somewhere like SmackDown
Oh, and look at this.
or Raw, you got to make some friends quickly, and Roxanne Perez quite simply did not do that, and now she's facing the consequences.
Bayley was in trouble. Io Sky took advantage.
No. Bayley was not in trouble. She was distracting the referee because that was the strategy.
She had her face rearranged by Perez. Now Dakota Kai in control. Roxanne able to slip out. Tag made. Here comes Shotzi.
Most unconventional female superstar on the roster.
Yeah, Shotzi, very unorthodox style, but very effective. She said she formed this team with Raquel Rodriguez out of respect, and it's been very exciting to watch.
One step ahead of Io Sky there. Smart from Shotzi.
Raquel and Roxanne. And a history back at NXT. Nice fall-away slam to Bayley. And Raquel ready to put Bayley away. And Dakota Kai
taking one for the team, but it wasn't enough. Raquel Gonzalez rampaging in that ring. One of the most dominant female NXT champs of all time, but you got to be a little quicker than that when Bayley's in town.
Yeah, Bayley wouldn't let him take advantage of the double team. Now, Damage CTRL trying to drag Rodriguez out of the ring.
Referee losing all control of this one.
And again, the numbers game catching up to Raquel. Maybe not. The powerhouse Raquel. Io Sky. Moonsault off the second rope, and the genius of the Sky taking everybody out.
Oh, no.
And the ballsy badass Shotzi now from the top rope. And Roxanne up high, sends Bayley flying. Roxanne is fired up, going for the win now, trying to pin the former champion, and Bayley kicks it too.
Roxanne Perez so close to seeing all of her dreams come true on SmackDown.
Let's take advantage. Stay on the attack. And there, the wily veteran taking control. Roxanne, a former NXT Tag Team Champion, but Bayley went for the rose plant. And Roxanne now, and Bayley reverses, shoulders down, and Bayley steals one.
We got the power.